This Christian Keys situation, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, I mean, he just, and I want to preface this by saying that we should definitely believe people that come out and talk about their experiences and how they were assaulted and stuff like that. That definitely should be a thing. I don't think people should not talk, right? Not at all. But we gotta get into the meat and potatoes when we come out with certain statements and then just kind of teeter-tot at who could it have been. Because this really aggravated me. Okay, so this actor, Christian Keys, y'all know him from, I remember him from Madea Goes to Jail. That dude with the cross on his chest, child, and Cassie Davis was like, "Oh Lord, a cross." Anyway, so he took to Instagram and made these explosive revelations, talking about his experiences with sexual assault at the hands of a powerful man in Hollywood. Okay. In a video posted in December 15th, Keys mentioned that there are certain powers and were moving inappropriately. He detailed how this alleged man harassed him for many years. And the 48-year-old has also noted that the Hollywood gatekeeper also had multiple young men on payroll to be available at his request, right? Now, since then, people have speculated that the person that he was talking about was Tyler Perry, okay? The conversation started to get a little muffled, though, after Christian seemingly denounced the possibility that it was Tyler. So on Twitter, he liked a tweet that said, "I don't think Tyler did it." So right in there, we're like, okay, so he's saying that Tyler didn't do it. Okay. But then we get like a post of him in this it was like an old interview that he had and talking about his upbringing and all this other stuff and talking about how, well, I don't want to, this is the reason why I don't really say who it is because I always run away from things and this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, all right, fine. Then he made a comment talking about, oh, if I told y'all who this was, like it would really hurt y'all. It would hurt the internet and this, that, and the third. Okay. I'm like, okay. Now by this time, my eyebrows is up. I'm like, okay, this sounds a little Jussie Smollett-ish. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, girl. And then the icing on the cake was this post right here. Okay, so he says some of these negative and ignorant comments are the exact reason that men, especially black men, don't talk about this kind of stuff. I pray that the people making these comments never have the experience that I had. And y'all said his name in the comments, which is crazy because of how many people know what's going on, trying to find the strength to finish the race. What are you talking about? We don't know what's going on. We are literally throwing names at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, we don't know who you're talking about. Okay, so if you saying that people are already saying the name, so are you talking about Tyler? Because that's the only person that we're talking about here. That's the only person that people are saying that it is. People are saying that it's Tyler. Some people were saying it was Lee Daniels. That was on some, I was definitely in some group chats of people saying it could have been Lee Daniels. Okay, nobody is saying nobody else but Tyler, but you just liked a post that said it wasn't Tyler. So are you protecting him or you're not? I'm like, what's going on? Say the person name. Okay. And somebody said this in the comments. If you're not going to take it serious, then we're not going to take it serious. Okay. I am all for people coming out with their stories and what happened to them, what people did to them, but we got to start naming names. The real victims of whoever you're talking about would never get the justice that they need because you didn't bring up the person's name. So it just defeats the purpose. I mean, you're talking about it because of awareness. Okay, we can have conversations about awareness. But if you keep playing at it like, oh, well, if I tell this is going to break the internet or this is going to do this. And for you to sit there and say, oh, this is why men don't come out. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because there has been men that came out and talked about their assault. We seen Terry Crews. Yeah, they made fun of Terry Crews, but look, he won. Okay, we've seen people come out. It's not at an alarming rate, of course, but it is happening. And people are saying people's names. You wanted that Cassie moment. You should have said that man's name and came with a lawsuit. Okay, let's be very clear. Okay, you're not looking for to get paid off, whatever it's that and the third. I'm not saying it I'm just saying the implications that he's like giving. I'm saying it implies when you're doing all this and you're not saying the names and you're playing at it and you keep on coming out with a new post talking about something, it gives the assumption that this could be a little bit of a clout chase. I'm sorry. I don't think that he is. I want to believe him. I think that we should believe everybody that comes out and says that they were assaulted. But if you keep on playing at it and keep on going back and forth and not really saying who the thing is, like if you're not going to say their name, like Monique said, say their names. And like I told Lenard, if you ain't gonna say their names, keep it on the playground. It's almost like the boy who cried wolf, right? Like, oh my goodness, like, oh, this wolf is so crazy. Like he has fangs, he has all this stuff. Where he at though? Where can we point him out? You get what I'm saying? Like, girl. Look, don't get me started on this. If we got people making their little responses and stuff like that, people are saying that it could have been Tyler Perry. Now, we know that Tyler Perry and Christian Keys has worked in the past. He is a powerful person. People are saying the word billionaire. Look, let's be very clear. All I heard was powerful person in Hollywood. That could have been anybody. Okay. It very much could have been these white execs. Okay. It very much could have been like maybe another actor or a director or whatever the case is. We don't know for sure. I think that, and for him liking that post saying that it wasn't Tyler Perry, maybe it wasn't. But at the same time, you saying that everybody, like people in the comments are saying his name, and the only person they're saying is Tyler. Nobody's saying anybody else. So I don't know. This is confusing. I hope that either and I hate to say it too, like, cause I want him to get justice if that happened to him. I would love to see him, formally come out and be like, this is the person that did it. And if you're not gonna do that, then just, this topic has to just like die out. It's too much. And people calling you Jesse Smollett, honey, is giving Jesse. Like it's giving that other girl, what's her name? Carly Russell? Girl, get it together.